Joe Biden's Democratic aides are desperately trying to carve a path forward for the US president, and of course in the wake of these multiple catastrophic public performances he's had, the debate of course chief among them. But a recent piece by the Wall Street Journal has highlighted a potential reason as to why the Democrats are still going to battle for their frail president. Now, currently Joe Biden has an estimated $1 million in the war chest for this year's campaign. But apparently the rules specify that if Biden drops out before the Democrats formally make him their nominee at the National Democratic Convention in August, then no more than $2,000 of any campaign funds can be transferred to another candidate. So it's no wonder Biden is so desperately keeping on. To discuss this and much more is Brianna Lyman, elections correspondent for the Federalist. Brianna, what do you make of this theory?
Yeah, I think it's definitely plausible as an explanation why Biden has yet to step down, but I don't think that Biden has any plans to step down, especially when you know that, the $100 million that he has in his war chest, that can go to the DNC. And the DNC is not stupid. They will spend that money wisely to target whoever the presidential nominee is. So I think this is just Biden being defiant and not wanting to leave his post. And the best part is we wouldn't even need to have this conversation if Democrats didn't subvert the, actual democracy that they want to talk about and allow a real primary to happen a few months ago. But they didn't. They wanted to silence anyone, including Dean Phillips, who was a Democrat challenging Biden for the nomination, and said, Joe Biden's not all there mentally. They didn't allow him to really have a fair primary challenge because they didn't want to address these problems head on. And now they find themselves in a rock and a hard place because they have no choice but to address these issues.
And this is the schadenfreude of it all, right? Like, they covered it up for so long, the American media covered it up for so long, even though it was so obvious to everyone. Then along comes the debate, and it is absolutely obvious to everyone, and they have to do something if they want to win this election. There's no two ways about it.
Yeah, this is extreme damage control mode right now. They thought that they could hide Biden. They can hide him from the press. He rarely takes questions. He is the president in, I think, 4 decades that has given the least amount of media interviews. And yet he prides his administration on being, one of transparency that we don't actually get. Back in February, Republicans were concerned when the Robert Hur report came out that said that Biden was basically forgetting things and not all cognizant. And Democrats refused to release the tape. In fact, Merrick Garland, our attorney general, is being held in contempt of Congress because he's refusing to release the tapes. If they weren't damning like we know they are, they would release them. But instead, they're trying to run defense and create this bubble around Joe Biden to really, prevent him from being kind of, shot down any more than he already is.